Alright, what's going on everybody? My name is Elias, also known as Cloudy, and welcome to Cloudy's Cards. Today is April 25th, which is the release of Sword Art Online for the Union Arena card game. I'm not a huge fan of the show, but I do like the cards and I wanted to give it a try and make an unboxing for you. So I'm going to be doing a booster box for this video, but as you see in the background, I do have two starter decks that we're going to be opening up and talking about in a separate video. But I do have the TCG player pulled up with all of the current prices. Obviously this is pre-sale, so these are going to plummet as it usually does within Union Arena. But since I'm only building the blue starter decks, I'm actually looking for these two, obviously the most expensive cards, not including the alternate arts, but we will see what we pull and kind of go from there. So let me put this back how it was, and let's get started. So for those who don't know, a Union Arena box typically is about $75. You get 16 packs, and each pack has 12 cards per pack. And when you buy a sealed box, you get something called a top loader or a box topper or box promotion pack, as they'll call it. And we got Kiriko, which I think is the one I actually wanted for the deck. So cool. In my past experience for Union Arena boxes, which was One Punch Man, each box gave me 2 red, 2 green, 2 yellow, and 2 alternate arts. Oh my gosh. And 2 action points. So that's kind of what I'm expecting here. And as we progress, I'm going to be reading the cards because I don't know what any of them do. Alright, Kiriko, if it'll focus. Alright, 2K Step. Asuna, 15. Yui, when played. Alright, so a lot of that. Then Yuki. A lot of draw power off the rip. A lot of zeros. And I don't know a lot of these characters, so I'm mostly reading the abilities, not the names. Switch to resting. One of the characters on the field gains 1,000. Switch to active. Good. Special trigger. Choose one character with 1k or less on your opponent's front line. Sideline it. Add 500 battle points for each card on your field with ALO affinity and each card in your hand. Wow, that's a lot if you have a lot of cards with that in your field or hand. When play, look at the top 4 of your deck, reveal a Kiriko or Alice card among them, add it to your hand, place the remaining cards on the bottom of the deck in any order. If you added a card to your hand, place one from your hand into the sideline. Okay, then we get the Gungel, double energy, and a 4/2 SR off the rip. Very cool. So play this character set to active. I'm starting to see that a lot more ever since I think Demon Slayer really is the first time it introduced, and then One Punch heavily. But play this character active on your field. Is it focusing on the camera? Doesn't look like it is. At the start of your turn, sideline the character. Ouch. This character cannot be blocked by a character with 2k or less. Okay, Goin. When played, draw 2 cards and place one from your hand into your sideline. And when sideline, choose up to 1 character in your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. And it's a color trigger, so that is a lot. That's a lot to have in one card. Let's continue. Alright. Photon Sword. Make sure it's focusing. Alright. Choose a character on your front line. It gains 2k until the end of turn. If Kiriko's on your field, choose a character gets impact 1. Okay, so this is just like Checkmate from Code Geass. Alicia Rue, discounts the energy required for a color. Lizbeth, when played, choose a character, gains 1k. Spiegel, double energy, reduce the cost, 0. Klein, he is a choose one character with 3k or less in your opponent's front line and switch it to resting, which is interesting for a blue card. Yuko, we've seen him. Asuna, 35. Character gains all the abilities listed below if you have the required combined total number of Yuki and Mother Rosario cards in your sideline. 4 or more during your turn gains 500, making it a 4k, and 6 or more impact. So, I don't know if that's good for the green deck or not. Sinon, step when play, look at the top of your deck, place it on the top or the bottom. Gigas Cedar, activate main switch resting sideline. Draw 2 cards. You can only activate if a Yugo with 4k is on your field. Interesting. A lot of draw power for yellow. Get a double energy Lizbeth. When play, look at the top 3 cards of the deck. Reveal a Goddess affinity. Add to hand. Place the rest of the bottom. And sideline one if you add one. And our last one is a blue Asuna. This card cannot be played onto or moved to your front line. Interesting. It's like a reverse Kenpachi. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Play up to 1 character with a fulfilled required energy, 1 AP, and ALO affinity among them set to active on your front line. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. So that seems to be the theme of blue. Here it's like Demon Slayer, but better in terms of the multi-tack. Alright, we got a double energy when played, draw 1, ditch 1. Interesting. This guy looks cool. Just an energy generator. Asuna. Oh, that's quite a name. Double energy. Agil, double block. Double energy. Klein, double block. Once a turn when this character moves outside of your movement phase, it gains 1,000. Cool. And it's already a 3k. That's pretty strong. Here we go. When play, look at the top 3 of your deck. Reveal an Aincrad affinity. Add it to your hand. Place the rest at the bottom. Place one from your hand into sideline. Oh, that's a special trigger. Choose 1 character with 3k or less in your opponent's front line and sideline it. If Alice is on your field, 5k. Okay. And a double energy Elizabeth. Cool. Alright, so we got 1 SR so far. See if I can speed this up a little because I'm starting to see some duplicates. And I think I already see an alt back there. You want to take a little peek, but I'm not looking yet. Alright, so we got a during opponent's turn gains 1,000. Nothing. 2k. Yuki. Alice. Leafa. Yui. Don't know. Energy generation. Kiriko. Silica. When play, look at the top 2 of your deck. Place any number of them on the top of the deck in any order. Then place any remaining cards in your sideline. And we get our first alt. Look at that. Lisbeth. The 3/2 double energy 3k. That's when played, add up to 1 green card with ALO affinity from your sideline into your hand. Well, we got our first alt. Give that a little sleeve love. And I'm going to start stacking these so I have room because I don't have too much space. Alright, let's keep going. So we got plenty more. So we got 1 green, 1 alt. So I should still have multiple of those. Alright, Sinon, Leafa, Kiriko. Oh, what is this? Okay. Unlimited landscape manipulation ability. Choose one of the following. Choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line and up to 1 character with 1 or less energy generation on their energy line and switch them to resting. If you choose 2 cards, you may swap them. Choose up to 1 site with 1 or less required energy or 1 or less energy generation on your opponent's field and sideline it. I don't know too many cards that can get rid of sites. There's only other one that I can think of, and it's I want to say yellow JJK. I don't know for sure. I can't think of the card, but there's only one other card that can do anything like that, which is interesting that we're seeing more. Another blue Kiriko, Yuko, Sakayuka, Silica, Kiriko, Lisbeth, and Alice. So this is the yellow Alice based off of that special trigger. Double energy, 3k color, 3 energy, 1 AP. This card is also treated as an Alice. Step, during your turn if Kiriko and Yugo are on your field, it gains 1,000. That sounds pretty promising. Kiriko, Sleeping Nights, Land of Fairies, Musketeer, Leafa, Lisbeth, Klein, Asuna, Stacia, the Goddess of Creation. If you have 4 or less life, it gains 500. Interesting. Asuna Sandwich, this is our final and restand AP trigger. When attacking, if this character has 5k or more, draw a card. Another Lisbeth and an AP. Cool. Alright, no AP. We got Sinon. Actually, one second. I just realized this could look so much nicer in the background if I just did this. I already did that one. Oh, but butched it already. Asuna. I'm not even gonna try. Rag Out Rabbit Stew. Alice Heathcliff. I briefly remember him. He's 4k, damage 2, nullify impact when silent, add it to your hand. What? That sounds annoying. But 2 AP, so maybe not so annoying. Nullify impact when played Yuki, and then we got the raid for Kiriko. So this one is 7 energy, 1 AP, generates 1 green, 5k. Impact 1. When another character on your field wins a battle, this character gains damage 2 until the end of turn. So attack with him last. During opponent's turn, your opponent cannot choose this character with an ability or an event card unless they place one from their hand into the sideline as an additional cost. Activate main once a turn. Choose one other character on your field. It gains 1,000 until end of turn. Wow. So he actually sounds pretty cool. If you can get there. Sounds like it. I'm going to do that because it looks nice. And I'm going to do this for the other one because I didn't for the others. Alright, well, let's keep going. We got 2 greens and 1 alt, so we should still have more. I think 2 blue, 2 yellow SRs, that's what I'm talking about, sorry. And then 1 more alt, and then 1 more AP. That's what I'm theorizing based off of 1 punch. Alright. Photon Sword, Land of Fairies, Yuki, Asuna. Oh, I did 2. Asuna, Klein. Radiant Light, that's our... Oh, this is a new special. Okay, so choose a character in your opponent's front line with 5k or less, switch it to resting. It will remain set to resting the next time it will be switched to active. If you have 4 or less life, sideline it instead. So this version of it is very like restricted or dependent on life values. So that's cool. We read that one already. Ooh, Ultima Ratio Hecate 2. Choose a character on the field, it gains 2,500. And when it attacks and wins a battle, draw a card. If the character is Sinon, it gains Snipe. Ah, so we get more Snipe in green. And this is the special trigger for green. Very cool. Yugo, Silica, and a AP. I guess as of all the 2 to get, I'm cool with that. So we should be done with APs. I should still have 1 alt, 2 blue, 2 yellow SRs. Yui, Sinon, Yui, Musketeer, Alice, Lifa, Yui, Sinon, Sun Goddess, Solus. Activate main, place 1 from the hand to the sideline. Gain Snipe. Oh my gosh. And this character cannot target characters with 2,500 or more using Snipe. So it gives itself Snipe, but then it self-restricts itself. You may target a character in your opponent's front line and attack it with this character. If you do, your opponent cannot block. So that's what Snipe is. Yui, Homemade Pie, AP Restand, Sinon, and a blue. Okay. Quite a bit of text. When played, choose one of the following. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Reveal up to 1 character or site card among them, add it to your hand. Place the remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Or play up to 1 blue character card with 2 or less card energy and 1 AP from your hand set to resting on your field. Okay, cool. Give you a quick little sleeve to make it look nice. And continue. I always try to keep these things so organized, but I just throw throw the wrapper on the floor. Alright, Memories of the 3 Children. Generation. Pina. Spiegel. Yugo. Ego. Yugo. Yamakaze. Lifa. Asuna. The Osmanthus Blade. And Starburst Stream. Oh, this is our other blue trigger. Or blue special trigger. Choose a character with 3k and sideline it. If Kiriko's in the field, 5k. So, good. I will probably have 2 of those in the starter deck, just the non-holo version, and a different artwork. But it's cool that I'll have a holo one now. Alright. Kiriko. Sleeping Knights. Alicia. Kiriko. Lifa. Oh. Angel. Sinon. Lisbeth. Sayun. Tis. Lifa. Earth Goddess. Nullify impact. When played, you may add 1 card from your life area to your hand. If you do, this character gains 2k. And this character cannot be chosen by opponent's character, site, event card, or trigger abilities until the start of your turn. So they said everything. And that Asuna. Cool. Alright, well, so far, we still got a couple packs to go. Leafa, Pina, that one. Rag Out Stew, Asuna, Unlimited Landscape, Leafa, Sinon, Asuna Sandwich, Alice's Trinity, Kiriko, and Silica. Double rare dud. We got 4 left. Uh-oh. That's fine. So we got 4 packs left. In my prediction, based off One Punch Man, 5 boxes of it, says I should still have 1 blue SR, 2 yellow SRs, and an alt. So I'm curious to see how that runs. Alright. Eldri, Asuna, Kiriko, Yui, Spiegel, 7, Kiriko, Asuna, Cedar, Klein, Mother's Rosario, and we got our first yellow SR. Beautiful. Let's give it a read. Alright, Sinon Sun Goddess Solis, 4 yellow, 1 AP, 3,500 battle points, generating 1 yellow. And during your turn, this character gains all abilities listed below if you have the required amount of life. 4 or less, when played, this character gains Snipe until the end of the turn. 3 or less, it gains 500 battle points, and 2 or less gains Impact 1. That actually sounds pretty scary, kind of cool. Manipulate life is like the red Boros from One Punch, but you actually get more benefits for it. I think I saw our ult in this one. Alright. ZZ double Yui. Mother of the 3 children, Lisbeth, Kiriko, Yugo, Kiriko, Ronnie, Buggy, Heathcliff. This guy sounds actually crazy. I'm actually worried about him now. Lisbeth. And you see it? You see it? SR plus, SR. Let's see it. Holy sheesh. Let's leave it and then look. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. That is actually gorgeous. So we got 2 of them now. And this is the SR Star. Real quick, I'm going to interrupt the recording because I want to show you what TCG Player says about that. I gotta read it because I don't have the pictures yet. I don't even see him on there yet. Kiriko 087. Yeah. Yep. 087. Right here. 54.98. It's a pre-sale price. It'll probably drop to like half of that as of next Friday, May 2nd, but still cool. Throw that guy right over there. Maybe. All right. And let's continue because we are almost done. 2 packs left. If I'm right, again, based on the numbers. We got our alts, so we're done there. We got our action points, we're done. We got our green, we're done. I should have 1 blue SR, 1 yellow SR. And when I say should, just, again, based off of my multiple boxes of One Punch Man. Land of Fairies, Eldri, Sleeping Knights, Alicia, Alice, Klein, Yui, Sinon, Yuki, Eugene, Leafa, Leafa. Oh! 3 blue SRs. I'll take it. Because I'm building blue. Oh. No, I just called that. I just said it, so I was wrong. We got our 2 blues. Good. We are on track. So, I should have 1 more yellow or 1 more alt. Or the 3rd possible option of nothing either. So, no action point. It should be a yellow SR. Photon Sword, Asuna, Sinon, Leafa, Musketeer X, Yamakaze, World Tree, Synthesis 1, Barbecue, Asuna, Green. What? Okay. Well, that's some interesting information. Actually, I didn't even read that card. Let me read it first. I didn't read the Leafa either. Oh my gosh. Alright, so when... Okay, Sinon, it's a raid, 6 energy, 1 AP, 1 energy generation, 4k. When this character attacks and wins a battle, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, place any number of them on the top of the deck in any order, then place any remaining cards on the bottom of your deck in any order. Choose up to 1 other character on your field, it gains 1,000 until the end of turn. When played, this character gains Snipe. Dude, Snipe is all over this set. Oh my gosh. Gain snipe until the end of turn, and that's it. So that's cool though. And then real quick, because I didn't read this, Leafa. Leafa, raid, 3 energy, 1 AP, 1 energy generation, 3,500 battle points. If you have 5 or more cards in your hand, this character cannot be blocked by a character with 4k or more. Interesting. Activate main. If on the front line once a turn, you may turn one other character on your field. Oh, return one other character on your field to your hand. If you do, choose up the one character in your field with ALO affinity and switch it to active. It gains 1,000 to the end of turn. That sounds pretty fun. But let's do. As you can kind of see in the background, we got our alts, we got our APs. So I was right on the money for those. I thought I was gonna get 2 yellows, but we got 3 green SRs, 2 blue, and then a yellow. So all in all, I'm okay with that. Real quick before we end again, I want to look at the TCG player and just some of the prices. So this Leafa here that we pulled, right? Why don't I? It's over there. $22. All right. This Sinon, 22. So pre-sale pricing, we're at $44. I didn't pull either of these, which sucks because I kind of need 4 of each, but I know someone who's buying half a case and I'll just get it from him. This Sinon up here is 16. The Kiriko here is 21. And then we got to find the alts of these because they're listed by name, but not picture. So we got a Lisbeth. What number is she? 83 rare. 83 rare. Can you make these pages bigger? Maybe not. 83 rare. Up here, Lisbeth? Yep. $44. So we're past 100 now. Pre-sale pricing, again, it will drop. And last one I want to look at is the Kiriko alt, which is page 2 for... Oh, we already said that one. $54. The Yui, I might be missing one. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. And let me know what cards you pulled and if you actually even opened up anything. All right, bye.